So it's going to be good times. We're a little bit out of sync, but we'll deal with that. I saw Anarch Wind. I didn't see much more beyond that because I've just been chatting here for a moment. But we're just doing some opening treasure boxes. And I saw a Sleep Blade up there on Fleury's side. That means that... so the weapons are associated with who's going to be playing in the game. So the Sleep Blade implies that we're going to see a Paladin Cecil at some point, we think. I see a Cursed Ring over an Engidave. That is much worse than Free Enterprise. There's no agility anchoring. It's just you're going a lot slower. Fleury's going over toward the underground waterway. Engidave is our tracker. So thank you very much to him for helping us out here. Emergency exit, tent. Emergency exit is always nice. Get you out of locations in a hurry. And now Fleury's going to go to that hidden room in the underground cave. It's a little bit higher tier than the rest, but... Oh, I see a Hades helm. That's going to imply that we're going to see Dark Knight Cecil as well. So we're going to see both Cecils. And we see Elvin mentioning that the wall was broken there. Yes, you can land on the sand in Pixel Remaster, actually. It's not a Falcon dive rule. This is a Pixel Remaster rule. Fleury continuing to walk through here. Running into... not too much. We see an Ice Lance. That implies we're going to see Kane later on. Decoy, crossbow, holy arrow, something. I didn't see it. A wizard's hat. That's nice. That's nice. A dancing dagger. There's a light shield to further imply the Paladin Cecil. I'm going to assume that Fleury has an emergency exit. I think I may have called that earlier. Engidave's going to move over toward back to town. Gonna do some shopping. See if he can find something really cool. Let's sell some stuff. He saw something. I didn't see it. Cover the Cursed Ring Force. Bomb core, which blows yourself up to deal damage. And yes, Fleury does have that emergency exit. Gonna buy a bunch of Arctic Winds. Those are the equivalent of Ice 2. And deal some pretty serious damage. Also grab some high potions. Not just a straight 500 hit point cure there. Now Fleury is going to do some shopping, and now we're going to get to the gist of the game, and that's fighting a bunch of bosses. Everything is earned here. Nothing is given, except if you gain the Rat Tail, which you will have earned. And here we go. Round 1 is against Dark Knight Cecil. So I'm assuming... Oh, yeah, perfect. That is brilliant. Just let Dark Knight try to do darkness, but it's not going to work out too well. Fleury doing a very similar strategy, picking up a bunch of Arctic Winds, and Engidave wins his first battle, so to speak. You will gain... yeah, this is one of the cool things about Falcon Dive. You get nothing. Little tribute to Blue Dragon, for those who are aware of Blue Dragon. Where you have to get a whole bunch of nothings, and if you get enough nothings, you'll get a prize. And that's the same thing here. You pick up 3 nothings, you'll get a key item, and if you pick up 5, you'll get a tier 9 item, which is the strongest out there. Fleury's going to pick up a little bit of punishment and then follow the same strategy as Engidave. So Engidave with a very slight advantage. Gonna go to the Lion Cave, Poison Arrow, Gaia Gear. That's not bad. A little bit of a magic boost whenever we find a character. Now Fleury will pick up his nothing. And we move on. 100 Jill. That's a great prize. Lemia's Harp, I believe that's a slightly better weapon for Edward. But not too not too much stronger. Okay, Engidave's now going to fight Dr. Lugay. And he's going to fight just by throwing some Antarctic winds. That's going to be a win. Pretty automatic. And now round 2, the real fight. I think it's going to be similar to round 1. Yep, it is. Score 4,500 points. We triple your experience, and it does get split. I can't do anything about that. Pinktail's game, not going to do any good until the hovercraft is picked up, but if that happens, it's a tier 9 item. It is one of the strong. You will gain one of the strongest items in the game. Excuse me. We now move on to Damcyan. We are intentionally skipping the waterway for the time being. Because that monster has more hit points, a little bit stronger than everybody else, so let's get some of the weaker monsters out of the way. It is now time to play the Spoony Bard. It's going to be Leviathan, actually. And yes, you do have to earn it. Everything is earned here. So here we go. Leviathan. Ooh, 190 damage. Gonna go with it. Flurry knocks out Dr. Luge. Oh, this might get interesting. Flurry has been put to sleep by the sleeping gas. The Antarctic wind did not deal enough damage. And this is... yeah, he's got to come back, and Engidave is going down to Leviathan, so... will ever be able to get out? Panacea, I think another Arctic wind. Okay, so it was a little bit of time delay, but Flurry does come home the victor. And he will pick up his Pinktail. Engidave's going to outright pass on Leviathan. Needs Rage of the Gods, really. Rubicante is hanging out over in the waterway, and a very valuable Gaia Drum has been picked up on Engidave's side. The Blood Lance. Yeah, Blood Lance is just not cool. But yeah, just like in Free Enterprise, bosses are randomized. Oh, it's more than Rubicante. It's the Elemental Lord. It's the Elemental Lords. So he'll go for this. Yeah, he's gonna try... oh, bomb arm. Yep, that's a great idea. Goodbye. You have yourself a nice day. One crystal shard has been picked up, so just a reminder, you need to pick up 3 of those. And if you do that, you will gain access to the Zeromus fight. All you have to do is beat Zeromus at that point, and you will win the game. First person to do that. We'll move on to the Underground semifinals. The loser, or I shouldn't say the loser, the runner-up will no longer be participating in this tournament. We've already played a few rounds. We have Marth, SR, and Infinius in the winners final, or what we call the Blue Planet final. And we still have 3 more races to run to determine who will make it into out of the underground bracket. Okay, Engidave wins the Kaipo impasse. I don't know what happened to Flurry. I didn't see it. Oh, he didn't quite get everything working out the way he needed. So Engidave currently in the lead. Gonna buy a bow. Oh, Flurry didn't pick up a Gaia Drum. Got it. Alright, so the Kaipo impasse. So instead of having to go to Mist and do the bomb ring, pick up Rydia, and then go to the Kaipo Inn, you just get to go straight to the Kaipo Inn and run that sequence. And again, you have to fight that boss and you'll gain a key item. Meanwhile, Flurry, and Engidave actually, both in Fabul Castle, they're about to defend Fabul. This sequence is a little more elaborate than Free Enterprise, I will say. It also is a little longer, so you can choose whether it's better or not. But we play at Lion, which means no attacking, realistically, unless you want to get counterhorned. Just throw down a few Arctic Winds, and it's going to be victory points. There it is. 12,000 of them. Flurry goes from 18 to 23. A Magma Rock has been picked up. So under the rules of the randomizer, at least in version 5, you must have 2 characters before... Well, you don't have to have 2 characters, but there has to be a second character available under a Magma Rock situation. Now, if we find a Dark Crystal later on, then... bear with me a moment. There we go. If you get a Dark Crystal or the Hovercraft, then you will have two other characters available for a total of 3. But anyway, I digress. Flurry now going to damn Cyan Castle. Judge Joe is wants to rush Sylph. We're gonna have actually we're gonna have dual Leviathan. We're gonna have Leviathan battles in stereo, as Ron Burgundy would like to say. Let's see what Flurry's gonna do. We're gonna start off with Rage of the Gods. That's exactly what we want. Tidal Wave. Flurry's gonna lose a quarter of the points. And there's a second one. Good night. 3,000 points is his. And there is a Cecil. We don't know which Cecil it is. We still don't know which Cecil it is. We'll find out in a moment. Flurry, I believe, is on his way to throwing down the Magma Rock, and so is Engidave. So Engidave with the slight advantage of having that Kaipo in pass, but not going to deal with it right now. Hey, Jabron, yes, we can get underground now. We have underground access. Throwing down the Magma Rock virtually at the same time. So, for the record, the average tournament time as of right now is 1 hour 9 minutes. Pretty quick for a tournament, for just any tournament, really. You know, you think of Free Enterprise or Link to the Past or Dragon Warrior Randomizer, they're typically averaging over an hour and a half. Okay, Engidave's gonna go through the Cave of Summons. There are a lot of really good boxes here. We see a Giant's Glove. We see a Gaia Hammer, so that implies Sid will be the last contestant. Along with the 2 Cecils and a Cane. A Dry Ether. X Potion. We have Thunder Arrow Ice Brand. I missed that box. Oops. Yeah, just really... Well, Silver Apple. Okay, so that's 50 hit points. Just like in Free Enterprise and the J items in Final Fantasy IV. Green Beret, Dragon Shield, Bomb Arm, Diamond Shield, Arctic Wind. And is he gonna go much... Oh, a Yoshi's Bow. A Red Jacket. Okay, Red Jacket is a tier 8 item for Edward, so that's gonna be a big defense boost. It was Paladin Cecil that was picked up as well, so much better than the not Paladin Cecil. Shoot, I missed that box. Over in Flurry side, Stardust Cottage. Ooh, 8,000 Jill. They're over in Flurry's side. Is he going to dare attempt to fight some of these monster boxes? A White Robe, a Dancing Dagger, Golbez's Sword. So that's a Falcon Dive exclusive, also a Football Gauntlet exclusive. It helps make Dark Knight Cecil a little bit of a better character. I didn't know you could go that way, Flurry. Okay, I've learned something today. You don't have the pan, but you do have access to those 2 boxes, and Fleury's gonna call it a day in that cave. I saw some shopping over at Engidave's side, but I didn't see exactly what was bought. And now Fleury will go through the Cave of Summons. If an hourglass was picked up, that would be a huge experience boost right now. Engidave's going to check out the bosses. I don't know if they're going to be really playable. One is Bahamut, the other one is Mom Bomb. I don't think that's going to work out quite yet. Not without lunar curtains. But yeah, if you get lunar curtains, it's free. It is a playable Golbez's sword. Yes, you can actually equip it if you're Dark Knight Cecil. We have Erdrick's sword. We found that over on Fleury's side. Anybody can equip Erdrick's sword because in Dragon Warrior Randomizer, anybody can equip Erdrick's sword. And it's just 40 attack power points. It's not really that powerful of a sword, but what the hey. Alright. So we're continuing to repeat some steps here. Oh, Flandango. Probably isn't that great, but it's great if you run into Pink Puffs, I suppose. I mean, I guess you never know. They have been found in the past. Oh, yeah, buy a light sword. Well, that'll take care of things. That'll get you swinging pretty good. Okay, Engidave is going to head down... gonna head down toward the lower levels of the Sylph Cave. I saw Fleury buy some armor as well. Now, is he actually gonna go for this? Well, I would do a quick save. Well, no, he's gonna do it. 4 marbles. Let's see if this works out. Hourglass would work. Well, not anymore. You're gonna be returning the title screen. Need to be a little bit faster on that one. But it's the only sword that can pierce the Dragon Lord scales. That is true, Apex Corvette. How you doing? We're doing a bunch of selling here. Oh, there's your light curtains. We're buying a couple hourglasses. That's smart. I think Engidave did that as well. And that's what's going to allow him to pretty much win, albeit slowly, these Marlboro fights. Here's our light curtain. The Blood Dark Sword. So that's a nice little boost there. Fleury's electing to leave. So I'm not going to bounce off Bahamut right now. But Engidave's in line for a lot of levels. Eventually. It's going to take about another minute. And we already got it 19 on the clock. And as I said, the average finish time is not even an hour and 10. So something to keep in mind. Okay, Fleury now much more well equipped. Will now easily dispatch of Baigan. There it is. From level 12 to level 27 and a Grand Helm pickup, which is a nice boost for Cecil. It is a tier 8 armor for Cecil. And is he gonna get it off in time? Yes. He's gonna win another battle, this time against 2 Marlboros and 2 Mammons. It's still gonna take a while, but actually I'm surprised Cecil's still only swinging for 200 points. Smart play, going after the Mammons with that bow. Remember, so that's going to very quickly dismiss everybody else. And we have a victory over Fleury's side. He will pick up the Kaipo Impasse. And we got a winner over Engidave's side. Another 32,000 experience points. Dragon Gloves picked up. He's got one more hourglass. I will quick save. There you go. Okay. Here we go. Actually, you can probably just swing and win. Yeah, with these undergrounders, yeah, that's a win. So, good job there. Genji goes Flurry now going against the Elemental Lords. Should be a pretty easy quick pickup. And over on Engidave's side, that's gonna use his last hourglass on those Evil Dreamers. And in the next minute or two, that'll be another victory. Flurry has defeated the Elemental Lords, no problem there. And now he's got a Crystal Shard, so as far as key items are concerned, we're all even. But as far as levels are concerned, Flurry is well behind. Still some time, though. Still plenty of time. Oh, and thank you, Judge Joe. Mute Arrows was what took care of those Mammons because they cast the spell of Berserk. Okay, Flurry now turning in that Kaipo In Pass. Engidave moving up to level 37. A Yoshi Arrow has been picked up. Now, is he going to keep playing? It's implying that he is going to keep playing and fight some more ghosts. Let's see if this works out. Or, excuse me, Evil Dreamers. And I'm going to try a Gaia Drum. Does that actually work? Oh, it sure does. And with a little Stardust. And some Arctic Winds easily dispenses of Rubicante there over on Flurry's side. And Sid is now in the game, so this actually was a pretty good play on Flurry's side. We'll give him a little bit of an advantage there. Is this Arctic Wind going to dismiss the rest of the ghosts? It does. Another 28,000 experience points and a Vampire Spear, Kane's best spear. Okay. It's technically a Falcon Dive exclusive. That said, it's actually a weapon from Final Fantasy III, and it actually gives the same attributes as Final Fantasy III. So it is a very powerful HP stealing weapon. And I'm thinking, I will be surprised if Engidave can get through this, but so far so good though. We have Odin. This should be a very, yeah, he's going to be dismissed on that Rage of the Gods. They don't have a lot of HP in that first part. And we're going to, and if anybody asks, is this randomized? The answer is, yes it is. It just happened to wind up this way. Boom! And Ying will be taking a seat there. And Flurry will gain another item. And that item is Adamantite. So if you also get the Legend Sword, you can turn them both in, and you get that really cool store, and you get a Tier 9 item. And I believe Engidave did lose against those ghosts, but gonna give it another go. Gonna raise his chances with a full power, effectively White Fang. Flurry is gonna head on over to Ordeals. $900 Jill. Oh yeah, one thing I should have mentioned when they threw down the Mega Rock is due to how the game works, you really can't put the Enterprise down into the underground. You have to put up. You have to use the Falcon. Otherwise, weird things happen, as we found out over the years, over the months that this has been available. So that's why you effectively get the Falcon outside of Agart. Okay, Engidave won that battle. I did not see what he won there. I don't think it was very interesting. Dark Dragon has been thoroughly dispensed with. So round 1 goes Flurry. We're about to go to round 2. Engidave goes back to the blue planet. We got CPU. Again, this should be very simple. Annadale making a good point. Engidave possibly losing a little bit of time in that he did that grind there, but we'll see if it pays off. We'll see if it pays off. The CPU has been asked to take a seat or to disintegrate, however you want to see it. And Flurry wins again. And we're going to move the order back to where it was. Smart idea in saving, just in case Dark Bahamut is behind this door. Engidave quickly dispatching of Yang. He'll win his prize of the Adamantite. Silver shield for that last box, so that's another Dragon Warrior armor. That just gives straight 20 defense. Okay, we're going to play the Magus Sisters, which should be a very prompt... Oh, Gaia Drum's probably a little overkill, but hey, well, might as well, right? Okay, so we'll get a key item here. Now, this key item has a higher chance of progression because you have to go through all this stuff to get somewhere. Luca's necklace was the prize. And Cecil casting teleport. And now Engidave going through the trio of battles here, which should be, again, rather trivial for him at this point, even without the extra boss there. So Flurry has 2 choices. No, he has 4 choices. He can go back to the Land of Summon Monsters, back to the Fey Marsh. He can go to and fight those 2 bosses. He can go to the Lower Babel and fight the boss at the top of the tower, or he can do what he's going to do right now, and that is probably fight Dwarf Castle. I like this play from Engidave, getting rid of the attack node, because, yeah, the CPU itself did not have a lot of HP, so might as well just get that all wrapped up. And there it goes. Usually there's some pretty good armor here, which is why Flurry is checking out the shop. Engidave now picks up Luca's necklace. Oh, no, he's about to pick up Luca's necklace. He has to defeat the Magus Sisters, but should be pretty procedural. Gotta take a little bit longer than Flurry, but not much longer. Alright, so this scene is a little bit different from Free Enterprise. We're just like, yeah, just get over here, let's go. Boom, fight. Uh-oh, I think we're playing for Bull Gauntlet. As a matter of fact, we're definitely playing for Bull Gauntlet. Well, this will be fun. We're going to have 5 battles of fights from around this region. Get rid of those black lizards. Boo, black lizards, boo. We'll probably do... nope, just gonna fight this time. Okay, Engidave now turning in the Kaipo Impasse. Oh, I love fighting Goblin Captains. They are just so insignificant and they're worth a ton of experience. And here's the final fight. This is just as good as far as I'm concerned. Okay, Engidave gonna go with the attacking, which is probably fine. I mean, he's Only dealing 25 damage a pop here. Alright, Fleury now will have to fight a second boss. It looks like it's Scarmiglione, also known as Milon. And Rubicante will be taking a seat. Oh, and Sid was surprised there at that spot. Judge Joe with a interesting point. Dwarf for 5 Gaia drums. The Dwarf Castle was available there, so that would have been worth it. Interesting play by Fleury, but I can totally understand just knocking out Edward, because Edward is not going to gain a lot of HP, not enough to for the not enough for the Zeromus fight. So just give the extra experience over to Cecil instead at this point. Yeah, now Engidave is going to see, yep, could have gotten Gaia drums, but couldn't get Pocket Swines instead. Now come on everyone, we all know that's going to turn into a glove and it's going to take that crystal, insignificant it is in the plot of this game, or I should say the plot of this randomizer. Dr. Luge's Key. So this pretty much makes Lower Babel pretty much a slam dunk here, because you got 2 key items over there. And Dwarf Castle is another one of those places where you have a higher chance of getting a progression item. Oh, Fleury declining Lower Babel at this time. I stand corrected. And now Engidave going through the Football Gauntlet, the best boss in the game by far. I should know because we do have the Football Gauntlet randomizer. So I'll take this moment while we're doing some shopping to mention we do have the marathon coming up starting next Thursday. This game will be a part of it, and Phineas will be doing a run of this. We also have 32 other runs, if my memory serves me correct. So it's going to be a really fun time while we raise money for NAMI, National Alliance for Mental Illness. So it's gonna be a good time, raise money for a good cause. So I hope you'll be able to join us starting from next Thursday. We will be having breaks during the nighttime hours Eastern time, but we'll be running a lot of runs here. It's just a lot of really good runs. So hopefully you'll check that out. See some of your favorite streamers. Fleury's now going to fight some alarms. Now Engidave goes in and wraps up Milon one fight. Fleury got a light something. I don't think that's going to necessarily help, but we'll go with more monsters. Yeah, just allowing Sid to take care of things. Oh, Ragnarok, hello. That is about as powerful as you're going to get. I mean, the only thing more powerful is the Lightbringer. This is also known, Ragnar is also known as the Crystal Sword in Free Enterprise. So I expect that to be equipped pretty soon. But right now he's just allowing Sid to take care of matters with these security eyes. Crystal Ring, another very high defense item. So this is working out really well for him. And a Protect Ring, well, just as good. Alright, so now he's going. So now Fleury is going to not do anything there. Please equip the... Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay. Does he remember? Yes, he does. Yes, Ragnarok. There we go. I was getting a little nervous there. Okay, Engidave picked up Dr. Lugae's key. Gonna head on up. Use Dr. Lugae's key, Fleury is, and we're gonna fight the White Dragon. Gonna be pretty easy. We added a few we added some HP, but not a lot. Yeah, goodbye. Yes, those dragons will definitely be blowing up that super cannon. There's no doubt about it. Excuse me. Alright, so the super cannon has been blown up or whatever by some invisible force. And just like in Free Enterprise, you'll receive the key item at the bottom of Lower Babel. We move on to the Dr. Lugae fight. And it will actually be the guards. So this is a little bit different in Falcon Dive. It's actually 2 of any normal monster. So it's not necessarily guards. It could be guards. It's not. It's 2 death shells. But they will have the same attributes as the guards do. Or as the Dr. Lugae spot, excuse me. So you got 21,000... HP to knock out here. Like this idea. Throws thunder arrows, call it a day. Yeah, I think this is pretty much done for. Engidave gonna come in just behind, but with those extra levels, it's not a problem either. Dark Crystal picked up, so now you can go to the moon if you wish. Got some interesting choices coming up because you still can go to the Fey Martian. You're at that level now. Engidave picks up the Dark Crystal as well. And time for the bridge to disintegrate. And we'll now get that other key item that was acquired by destroying the super cannon there. Sword of Legend. Well, this might be a very rare case where we turn in that, yes, we're going to do it. This is probably the first time in this tournament that this has happened. No, not yet. Engidave will be doing that, so for the first time I'm pretty sure this tournament, and probably the first time in a long time, the Legend Sword and the Adamantite will be turned in for a Tier 9 item. Picking up a bunch of coral whiskers, just in case they're needed, and they are needed at times. Okay, the prize is another vampire spear. Well, we need to pick up Kane first. But we also have some really powerful items here that can be bought. So, is he gonna take any of those while Fleury heads down to the sealed cave? Might have picked up like an angel arrow. Okay, Fleury's gonna do a trapdoor grind. At least for a little while. Can he Coral Whisker that? Yes, he can. There you go. Boom. That's why you buy 19 Coral Whiskers. And this is how Fleury is going to grind. Pretty much same thing. I don't know if we checked the job. It's not randomly assigned as it is in Free Enterprise. That's one thing. Yeah, one of many things the Free Enterprise does better than this. Yeah, and this is just textbook. This is how you grind levels. Good old door grind. Grind like the good old days, so to speak. Grand armor pickup. That's a nice boost for Sid. Engidave is not worried about those things. These trapdoors are optional in Football Gauntlet. In Free Enterprise, they would automatically open if your encounters were turned off. But even with the new feature where you can turn off encounters, which is new as of 1.1, you still would have to fight these trapdoors pretty sure. So, I mean, at this point, Fleury is going to easily defeat Zeralis just with those two characters. Hovercraft picked up for Engidave can now turn in that pink tail for Tier 9. Not much use beyond that though. Still gonna fight this. Some might actually reset there now I'm thinking about it. Ogo Pogo is the fight. That's gonna cost them half of their max HP. Or I should say half of his party's max HP. Cecil with the rare all-party Cure 3. Or Q2, Cura. But here we go. Oh, only 17 damage. Okay, Fleury's now going to probably destroy Ogo Pogo coming up here. Or he might actually reset when he sees that the hovercraft is on offer. Okay, we're gonna find out. And if he resets, I would contend that Fleury would now take the lead. He picks up the hovercraft. Well, this is just taking a little bit. But I would think he's just about a winner here. This should be pretty quick despite losing some 3,000 hit points combined off these two tidal waves. I mean, 5,000 damage. And the X potion will just make that official. So, just so you all know, this is a double elimination tournament. I was one of the runners, and I was one of the people who lost twice. So, I'm no longer participating in this tournament. Fleury with the easy victory there. And gonna head on out. Engidave will be turning in that pink tail. Soon enough, as soon as he can land in front of the cave there, but he does, and we move on. A safety met that is a tier 9 armor for Sid, so there is some advantage there. Perhaps not what he was looking for per se, but I think he's okay. Excuse me. Now, Fleury will bypass... Yep, gonna bypass the the two bosses down in the Fey Marsh. And we'll join Engidave in acquiring the giant whale. And now for one of the coolest redos of the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy IV. Engidave elects to go for the Giant of Babel. There are a lot of decent treasure here, but he might just be going there just for the experience points and to, well, win. Two key items are in this little area here. Vampire Sword. So that's going to be a pretty powerful sword if Dark Knight Cecil joins the game. Piggy stick. Well, actually that might be an improvement for Engidave, actually. Silver hourglass in case we need it again. I'm not sure if we do at this point. And Fleury joining in the fun at the Giant of Babel. A lot of duplicating of actions here on this seed in this Falcon Dive tournament. Reminder, winner moves on to the Underground semi-finals. The runner-up will be out of this tournament. So quite a bit at stake here. And Fission goes down, defeats Edward. That's actually not the end of the world. A crystal ring's been picked up over on Engidave's side. Oh yeah, there's also this shop here. Gotta pick up a couple. No, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna do that. No, don't sell that vampire spear, especially if you pick up Kane. Okay, Fleury actually just wanted to check out that shopping area. And now he's off to the moon. 65 X potions picked up. Over at Engidave's side. And Engidave will proceed. Fleury is going. Oh, Golbez. Oh, hello. Well, I mean, he gets a cure. He gets a free HP and MP heal. But yeah, he's like, no. So he's like, I'm not gonna do that. All right, so back he goes to start. Fleury off to what many people call K value. Hard hitting spot if the wrong monster shows up here. Hard hitting and fast. It's not that much different from Free Enterprise. For that very reason, Fleury equips the glass on 105 defense for Cecil, and no animate armor is evolved yet. Luna Sword, come and play. Luna Sword's here, what do you say? Is Red Fang gonna do it? Yes, he will. And that cannot be reflected. So it's going to be some pretty serious damage, in fact. It's not going to finish him, so let's see if the bio is going to hurt. It's going to hurt some. It's not fatal, but it's going to hurt some. Erdrick's sword. Really? Okay. Erdrick's sword apparently is... well, yeah, I guess so. I may have put in a roll against dragons, which would make sense. And that was a great play by Fleury. Crystal Shard picked up. That is 2. Needs 1 more, and then he can face off against Zeromus. And Dale's like, get hacked. Okay, Fleury proceeds on to Lunar Subterrane. Engidave went and fought those monsters. I didn't see what his prize was for that. The crystal ring's been equipped there. Okay. Kinazo. I hope he's got some Rage of the Gods sitting around. Thunder Arrows would work as well. But, need to move on. August Cider's fine. Gonna try to quickly get this off. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time. Oh, okay. With Rage of the Gods, that should be okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna wind up being a winner here. Fleury now going to receive the bad news. I hope he's prepared. Wow, that hurt. Let's see, is he prepared? He's got 3 Rages of the Gods. Engidave is a winner. 3 levels there for Edward, and nothing has been picked up. Yes, nothing. Yeah, it's time to substitute Erdrick's sword for something else. But okay, Rage of the Gods will be used here. 5,000 damage. I don't think Agnaza is going to be sticking around for much longer. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I would just swing at this point. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And Fleury is a winner. Silver Shield, Crystal Mail, Gold Hourglass. Be careful not to equip that Crystal Mail. Just like Free Enterprise, you equip it and you lose the chance to being berserked. Now I wonder if our contestants are going to try for any of these boss fight monsters, any of these behemoths, any of these red dragons, blue dragons, any of these. We're finding out right now. Okay, Engidave is going to pass on the behemoth. Gonna pick up those crystal globes because they're right there. Gold Hourglass. Well, you got free victory if you want to fight that. Yep, he will fight the Dino Zombie. We just use an Hourglass, get it done and dusted. There we go. And this should be pretty procedural after that. Silver Apple picked up. Yeah, and goodbye Dino Zombie. And the Dark Sage will follow. There it is. A Reflect Ring. Well, if you run into Dark Bahamut, or actually you can equip that during the Zeromus fight, that will be a really valuable relic right there. Yes, Blue Dragons, you can run to Blue Dragon. Hey, we've got Nothings! Named after the Blue Dragon. Named after Blue Dragon the game, I should say. Excalibur. Well, you already have a Ragnarok, so I think we're good there. Okay, Engidave elected to play the Selene Guardian treasure box here. and he will win that fight. You know, it's just like rugby league in their scrums. It's like once it's called, you know they're gonna, you know the feat is they're gonna win. Gigant Axe. Oh, hello. How are we gonna play this one? Brina, Calcabrina, excuse me. We're going to go back to the title screen. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's pretty tough with them swinging as hard as they do. And we'll see if this pays off, because if this has a crystal shard, Engidave is going to win this. He's going to win this battle and send Fleury out of the tournament. But first, he will have to face Calcabrina. We have a Mist Dragon over on Fleury's side. Okay, Engidave wins. He gets 40,000 apiece. A Baron Key has been picked up. Will that lead to the last crystal shard? We won't find out yet. Which means, if this has a crystal shard over a Mist Dragon, then Fleury will have the slight advantage. Oh, the intensity. Or the tension, actually, I should say. You're going to be cutting this tension with a knife, I think. We're going to find out soon. We have Dragon turning into Mist over Ninja's side. I think we're going to have Mist again for the second time on Fleury's side in a moment. Yes. We're back to swinging over Ninjadave's side. I think they're going to finish at just about the same time, because that axe that Engidave swinging is hitting much harder. But Fleury will finish first, and a bomb ring has been picked up. Pretty much simultaneously. Light Curtain's been picked up over on Fleury's side, behind that Dry Ether. Now, this area here is where you can get free tier 9 items. Possibly. Genji armor is one of them. Fleury isn't going to worry about these things. With 36 explosions, he just fell back up. Engidave is going to explore the rest before fighting this boss. A Soulless. So this is one of those where you throw one monster in and you have to fight it. Lightbringer. Tier 9 sword. 255 attack for Engidave. Let's see if this pays off. I didn't see that last item. I don't think it was all that. Tier 9 weapon for Cecil. So Engidave will be able to catch up, I think. But I think Fleury's going to beat him to it. Here we go. Let's see if this pays off here. You cannot hourglass these particular boss fights. You must actually earn it. And yeah, he's just gonna let it go. You can Silk Web if you wish, or Spider's Web. But he's just gonna go for it. Sand Ruby. Wow, we've got choices. We have choices. The moon is clear for Fleury's side. Engidave quickly wipes out the Solaris. Sand Ruby picked up for an Engidave's side. We still have the Wyvern spot. I think that's where Fleury's going. And I think Engidave is going to do the exact same thing. We still also have the two fights at the Feymarsh. We still have the two fights at the Feymarsh. Wouldn't that be awesome if those two fights had crystal shards behind them? It's not likely, but it is possible, and it would be awesome. We're gonna find out right now. Fleury's gonna have about... He's gonna have about a 30-second advantage. Valvalis. Oh, this would be fun. Maybe. You cannot hourglass, but you can balk a cider. And Cecil will go from 46-23 to 3. Next potion, obviously. Balk a cider over on Engidave side. Another tornado there. Everybody going after... Halal is definitely going after Cecil here. But it's 7,000 crack. I don't think Valvalis is going to be sitting around very long, even at 6,000 a crack. But wow, this tornado is going annoyingly fast. Also worth noting, Cecil is 2 steps toward getting petrified here over on Fleury's side. I think Engidave is going to easily pick this up. But we'll have a tornado risk here. We've got to be getting close over on Fleury's side. I think we're getting pretty close over on Engidave's side. Engidave will finish first. And the prize is... the Earth Crystal. Wow. Choose your destiny. Earth Crystal has a higher chance of a non-bad item. So something to very seriously consider as he makes his choice. Oh, Engidave still has to do K value? Apparently Engidave has to do K value. Oh, and I forgot there's still the 2 giant key items as well. 62 minutes in. This is going to be one of the longer seeds. I don't think it's going to be that much longer. Quad 9s. I mean, reflect all you want, but... reflect and bio all you want, but you're not going to be sticking around long for a quad when you're hitting quad 9s. Alright. Fleury going in the Falcon. And no? First Lunar Sword is not defeated yet. Must be evenly distributing. Now, any of these fights here on the blue planet are going to be very trivial at this point. Okay, there goes the first Lunar Sword, and I think one more swing and that's going to do it. Sid is out of play. No matter. Oh, is that 3 crystal shards for Engidave? I don't know. No, that is 2. That is 2 crystal shards. Both have 2 crystal shards. So Fleury having that location advantage, he needs this to be a crystal shard. And it's nothing. But the nothing can now have a crystal shard. So 3 nothings now picked up. Allows him to gain that key on him. And he's going to check that right now. Now for Engidave. Okay, he's going to do the same thing. Trash can picked up. So in Falcon Dive, the trash can will deal quad 9 to everyone. Doesn't matter what their defense is. You get 10,000 damage. We don't care who you are. You get 10,000 damage. You can only use a trash can one time, though. Okay, Fleury's electing now to turn in the Sand Ruby. Engidave very quickly dismisses Plague. Gains the nothing. And we're now going to fight the Water Hag. As I said, everything is earned here. You have to fight Ashura. Again, a very trivial fight, even though Fleury has to earn it. And that'll do it. Goodbye. Fleury RPG Mel. Good point. Fleury does not have the Baron key. There are a lot more places to look for than I thought. Nothing has been picked up. So that's 4 nothings. Yeah, Engidave is also going to pick up his nothing. Excuse me. Dravenheart reminding us, next Thursday is the Randomania Marathon. We're going to raise money for Nami, for a great cause. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it, too. So, hope you'll be able to join us starting next Thursday. I think we're starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. Fleury now taking advantage of the Earth Crystal. This will have a higher chance of a crystal shard. Just from my experience. Well, besides the fact that it has a higher chance of a non-bad item, so there'd be a lower chance of a nothing, for example. Okay, here's the first fight. Hahaha. Matriarchs, 3 of them. So this is the Dark Imp fight, the 3 Dark Imp fight, but it is substituted by anything, or any normal monster. Or actually any non-boss monster. Unfortunately, at this level, this is not that very entertaining of a fight. Alright, let's see what we do here. Evil Wall. Engidave now going down the Baron Key, so we have a little divergence. So we're going to figure out this right here will determine, or might determine, who will be continuing in this tournament. Kane has joined the party with that Vampire Spear. He is now a he's about 10 slam dunks on that Z fight now. Yes, Flame Princess. Unfortunately, we won't get to celebrate that too long. That was one of those one normal monster fights that have the same attributes as that spot. Okay, the Kinazu fight is a Hydra. Again, another one of those one normal monster fights. Nothing picked up. So that's 5 nothings. He's eligible for a tier 9 item. If he wants. I don't think he really needs to. And he's going to move on to the Odin spot. Fleury now going to check out. Let's see if I Let's see if I call it if those last 2 crystal shards are down here at the Fey Marsh. We'll find out shortly. Once again with this divergence, this might determine who continues in this tournament and who does not. One mad ogre. We're running into all these one monster fights now. One normal monster fights. But yeah, this is pretty, once again, another very trivial fight. A rat tail picked up. Will that turn into a crystal shard? If it does, and one of these 2 does have a crystal shard, we are going to have a race. Dark Bahamut. Does anybody have... Well, we're not going to find out. I'm going to say, does anybody have a ring? But yeah, you lose. Alright, so Fleury will reconvene and probably try the other fight. Yep, bonbon time. Engidave trying to land at the rat tail turning cave. Okay, will he proceed to win the... No, another nothing. We're loving it here, those who are watching, but the runners most certainly aren't. Mom Bomb, Kane dying there. We really can't, really totally understandable there. This will be a, yeah, another 10,000 damage, and he wins. Okay, gonna Phoenix down Kane to make sure he gets the points. And down he goes, and the prize is a frying pan. So that opens that up. Where is that last shard? I believe there is a crystal ring. Or a reflect ring. Somebody's picked it up. I thought it was Fleury. But I'm not going to worry about it. Nope, too late. Okay. Frying pan picked up over an Engidave side. Fleury now gonna turn in that frying pan. Is this a case where a crystal shard is behind Babel or Dark Bahamut? I thought we picked up a reflect ring. I'm not 100% sure. And there's the last nothing. Good gravy. Bahamut is just too quick. I didn't see the prize there, but I'm guessing it... Oh no, wait a minute, it was a nothing, that's right. Engidave now passing on Dark Bahamut. We now must go to the Giant of Babel, and we have to fight Golbez. Yep, this is going to wind up with a Twin Harp to the Crystal Shard, or we're going to get the last Crystal Shard. One of those things has to happen now. Keep in mind that the clock still only says 75 minutes. the clock only says 75 minutes and we're getting close to 100% run. That's what I thought. I thought Dave had a reflect ring. Queen Evelyn will resign. And now Fleury will have to encounter Golbez. So Engidave with a perfect 7-0. And Fleury's got to give it a try. Kane will be taking a seat. Yeah, this is rough. So the way this works is that that dragon has 10% of that HP spot, which is 99,000. So 9,900 HP for that Shadow Dragon. Thundaga, well, 2,300 damage, it's fine. Trash can. Might be time for trash can. In this case. I was trying to figure this. Trying to find. Okay, you're gonna Phoenix down Sid. Oh, this is gonna be very interesting. Okay, Shadow Dragon has folded. And then I'm thinking it's Light Curtain. Yep, there it is. That should give him the win. Sid is out over an Engidave's side. Can he finish off this Shadow Dragon quickly? Yes, he does. So now, gonna Bacchus Cider without reflecting. Let's see if this pays off. Fire is okay. But I think we got another bio coming. And then we got a Thundaga coming. I don't think this is gonna work. And it is not gonna work. Engidave's out. Needed that Light Curtain or Lunar Curtain. Sid has not folded yet. There's the buyout. I think Fleury will win this one. No worries there, because the Light Curtain lasts forever. Well, okay, until the end of the fight. Okay. And Sid now has to resign. The prize for Fleury is the third crystal shard. He now will have a chance to win this match. Well, this has been quite a seed, let me tell you. But it's looking like this seed's going to be going to Fleury in quite a match. Very good match. Good way for our first restream on Randomania of this tournament. Hopefully we'll get a few more of these in. Yep, there we go. Now we trash can, and that will cost the Shadow Dragon. And now Sid will do the Light Curtain. But it's going to be Fleury who's going to now face off against Aromas. Knowing that this is taking 79 minutes, Fleury's like, okay, I gotta get on with it, I gotta hurry it up, so he's gonna pass on that Lightbringer that was on floor 10 on Lunar Sub-Terrain. Hurry up, use your crystal. Okay, this is fine. Gurgurga. And no, we don't do a special Zeromus fight here on Falcon Dive. Now we're gonna use a spider web. We are not. That's probably going to be the end of Kane and Edward. It is. I think that's going to be okay, though. Big Bang down. Yeah, just keep using those potions, and I think this will move along quite fine. Black holes used, so Cecil loses Berserk. And then we're about to have a bio. Engidave picks up his third crystal shard. And that is the first 50,000 hit points gone. So 60,000 HP away, and there goes 10 of it. Well, 17 of it to be quite honest. 43,000 HP to go, and make it 36. We'll have to suffer a Big Bang. And 28 to go. And Flare and Sid's going to be punished pretty hard there. Yeah, just keep Wonka siren and win your game. Sure, it doesn't hurt to do an elixir. You never know, right? I believe he's down to 22,000 HP though. And I think we're about to head into Meteor Stage. I think that will officially put in the Meteor Stage, and I don't even know if we'll see one. No, we are going to see one. Rocks are falling. This game is over. Fleury is your winner. Congratulations, Fleury, with the final time 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 3 seconds. And today with a great fight. Literally falling short. But Engidave is expected to win this as well. Especially with as fast as he's moving. That's the end of the first cycle. So just 53,000 HP to go. If he's got a trash can, he should use it now. There's the black hole. Oh, flare off the reflect ring. And Zeromus will take another 3,000 damage, and I think we're about to see some rocks as well. Pretty sure we're at that point now. Yep, there we go. And that is it. Engidave will finish as the runner-up. 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 56 seconds. So the official margin of victory is just under 2 minutes. 1 minute, 53 seconds. 113 seconds, that's it. Excellent race by our contestants today. And they're talking about those last 2 shards. Yeah. Oh,